Taurus, it's your girl Merce, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them, the Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. I popped in to see what's good with you, Taurus, to pick your brain. There has been a request for me to do these Picking Your Brain series, to bring back my Picking Your Brain series. And so I pulled up to do that. I will be finishing, I'm going to be picking your brain, seeing what's on your mind. We'll see who comes out, what comes out. Could be anyone, could be multiple people. Whoever's on your mind, whoever comes out in this reading, I'm going to take this reading over to tier 1 of my Patreon to continue, do a part 2 to pick their brain. Okay, Taurus, to see what's going on, see how they feel about the same issue that you do, how they feel about you, what their thoughts are on the matter. Let's just pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, spirit guides, spirit animal, source, God, universe, please allow me to tap in with my Taurus, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and North Node to see what messages you have for them. What's going on in their brain, spirit? I want to pick their brain, spirit. Please protect the space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe, thank you, spirit. Alright, so boom. As you come in, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here, share this video with someone that you love. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, send me a love donation, follow me on any other platform, or subscribe to my Patreon, where again you're going to find part 2 to this reading on tier 1. Alright, so boom. I really feel like there's something about having to really get out of the habit of asking people to do things to help you, support you in ways. People that continue to hurt you, man. People that continue to deny you, you know. I just feel like, right. So a few things. Some of you, it's time for you to travel at a distance, yo. Some of you want to make money at a distance. Some of you, you know, or you've been making money at a distance. Now it's time to make money at home. One or the other. I always have to travel to go to work. I always got to travel to make money, to get my coin. I just feel like it not being worth it. Someone not paying you enough for the shit that you got to do, the shit that you got to put up with. Some of you working at home and you're like, yo, I'd rather travel. Or I want to move around, or I'm tired of being stationary. I need a change of pace, a change of scenery. You know, for those of you that work at home, heavy on the working at home doesn't necessarily mean that you have to work at home. When you work at home, you can work in any environment. You can go to a coffee shop if you wanted to, 2, 3, 4 on the clock, really helping you progress in your work in a major way, finding some real new inspiration, some creativity. Yeah. I feel like there being certain things that have to be spoken about, be clear, before people can even interact with you, before people can get any of your time, before people can get before you can render your services to them even. But I also really feel like, why is it that you're always trying to push forward? I feel like trying to push forward without thinking about it, or push forward without getting too much in your feelings about it, forcing yourself to go through with something that you genuinely don't want to. 3:13 on the clock. If you know, you know. It's just one of my numbers. I see it all the time. Pushing yourself to go through with something that you just don't want to go through with, and asking yourself why. And Aries could be relevant. Some of you wanting to know more about an Aries, wondering what's going on with an Aries, missing an Aries, and Aries being at a distance. Or literally not understanding or not knowing that you're more like the Aries than you think. Someone could have a birthday on the cusp. This could be someone's other placement. This could be like their placement in sidereal or Vedic. That energy. Yeah. I feel like, you know, I just feel like literally having to offer love, having to be kind, having to be in service of people that it literally pains you to be in service of. For some of you, you're doing this shit without giving into your fucking vices. Shout out to those of you who have cut back. This could be smoking. This could be drinking even. Some of you stop smoking, but you're drinking more to deal with your problems. Watch this. Or you substitute one thing for another. You're like, all right, I got to lay off this. But then you just substitute one addiction for another, you know, or literally, I just want to say that I'm really proud of those of you who are really struggling with something and trying not to go back, or struggling with so much. There's so much that you want to say, so much that you suffer with, you know, and still trying to show up as love, so still trying to be soft, still trying to deliver the message without so much fucking rage. 4:44 on the clock, even when you feel it. I also feel like there being so much burden and disconnected, being important for you to take a spiritual bath. This could be making a bucket for yourself, a cup for yourself, you know, doing a spiritual pour for yourself. For those of you who can't take a shower, can't take can't take a bath, I should say, where you're at, can't take a spiritual bath where you're at, do a pour, do a shower. I feel like there's a lot of energy that needs to get off of you, so much that you got to get off your chest, so much betrayal. I feel like you have so many things, heavy on things piling on top of you. You need to get rid of some things. Some of you, like, I don't even have much to begin with, though. I worked really hard for the things that I have, needing to release some of it anyway. I also really feel like you need to let people know what the fuck you think. You trying to do so much to restrain yourself, hold yourself back when it comes to people that I feel like are a burden to love on, to be there for, be of service to, and yet you are supposed to. I feel like every time you are ready to express yourself, you are seen as difficult. You are seen as trying to control people, or even out of control, or this is how you feel about yourself. You've adapted this mentality. You let people tell you that you out of fucking control when you're not. People cannot handle your wrath, or they can't handle the weight that comes with upsetting you or being on the receiving end of you standing up for yourself. But that doesn't mean that you out of control at all, or you need not let someone get you out of control when you speak your truth. Heavy on the fundamental truths need no debate. Okay? Y'all be out here fighting with people you ain't got no business fighting with. You say what the fuck you gotta say and keep it moving. I also just feel like there's so much betrayal around you. People say that they love you, straight betraying you. Why are you doing that? You would never do that. That is not love. I'm going to let you know that I am aware that every time you do this, this is not love. Every time you do this, this makes me feel some way inside. Having to really honor your spirit, your intuition, being really loud about someone. Your flesh could want to fucking connect with someone, but your soul is like, no. Your higher self is like, please. Your ancestors are begging you to go the other way, make better decisions, or literally for some of you, you're so turned off, your fucking skin crawls, you start to cringe when you connect with somebody that you want to love so bad, you want to forgive so bad, you want to reconcile with, start over with so bad. It being really hard for you. 725, 726. Dark night of soul, spiritual ascension, heavy on the not being fucking the same as you were, or the version of you that this person has hurt, has abused. 1222 on the clock. I feel like you seeing the signs everywhere. Shout out to my Taurus sister sending me a text, says 1222 on the clock. Heavy on this energy. Okay? I also really feel like, acts of service without communicating. It being so much tension, doing things to take care of someone, doing things to honor someone, or someone trying to do things for you. Little acts of service, little help, little bit of help, little favors. But I don't fuck with you like that. I don't fuck with you at all. So why are you doing that? Or why are you trying to do that without telling the truth or having the conversation with me that you're supposed to have? 8:19 on the clock. Some of you, this could be someone you're married to. 8:19, that's my wedding anniversary, but I really always get that download of stay married to your future. So this could have been someone that you thought that you would be married to. Well, if you want to stay married to this person in the future, needing to make certain adjustments or require them to make certain adjustments, or needing to hold tight to your future, where you're going, where you want to end up, where you want to be. And and honoring that this person isn't a part of it. Heavy on someone not being able, no matter what they say to you, it is not the truth. No matter what they say to you, they'll never give to you the way that you give to them. Yes, baby, thank you. Yes. Heavy on a Scorpio masculine being around. For some of you, it's a Scorpio masculine. Mars placements coming through really heavy as well. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Mars coming through as well. Whatever, Scorpio's around somewhere for some of you, or somebody got Scorpio in their chart, wanting to see your masculine. Masculine showing up as the inner child. Heavy on this energy of when my son walks in, he represents the masculine inner child. So man-child showing up, masculine energy showing up, but as the wounded child or as the inner child. Heavy on, I just made him take a bath, needing to take a spiritual bath. The masculines in your life, but I just feel like a masculine energy coming up, wanting to see if you are okay, see what's going on with you, see if you're doing well. But ultimately, he's just playing games, checking on you, tending to you. Ultimately, he just playing games, or he just wants to play games. That energy with you, or in general with everyone, with his life, with his blessings. I just feel like you would do well to get the fuck out the way, or you already have. Don't allow yourself to get real back in. That's the problem. You continue to get real back in. What you need to do is make sure that you do not have sex with someone. I feel like you need to rely on your friends, on your sisters, on the people that understand you before you go do some shit that's really reckless, before you allow someone to trigger you to go back. I just feel like once someone shifts their energy off of you, you want them. You want their attention. You want them. You want their acknowledgement, or you want to know what's going on with them and what the fuck they could possibly be doing, that they're not focused on you. Ultimately, though, you don't want this person's focus on you because you're so much happier when you don't have it. You don't get the love that you need from this connection, or not this version of this person. You know, that part. Needing this person to go do the work before they continue to show up, or not needing another apology, needing a change in behavior, not needing an apology, needing you to just disappear. You know, not needing you to try to figure out how you can fix it and keep trying to get in. Just leave me alone. Just honor the fact that I need to move on. We need to move on. That energy. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to go over to tier 1 of my Patreon for part 2. Whoever this person's energy is, I want to tap into a little more, because I really feel like someone being there, being at bay, watching you in a real way, watching you decide whether or not you want to fuck with them, watching you decide how you feel about their presence being around. You know, and it being really well thought out before they make a decision, or they know just how to get in. They know your weak points. This could be through other people, or this could be through your own needs, your own desires, being starved of something so much for so long, wanting it so much that they kind of dangle it in front of you, or they embody it, or they smell of it. Even your nose being a big thing, they smell of it even, and it kind of enticing you, or wanting to see if they can entice you, or making little movements, subtle movements, really slowly, trying to get closer to you, trying to hold your hand slowly without moving too quick, because if they move too quick, you're going to snap. But someone knows how to make their way in. I'm going to tap up into this person's energy. 12:12 on the clock. I love you. It's your girl, Merce, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them, the Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. Go check out part 2 in the description box below. Peace.